A very good morning to all of you, my dear students. As you know, we are in the last chapter of our first term syllabus and we are into the chapter Germs and Diseases. In the previous class, we just started discussing about the prevention of communicable diseases. How we can prevent the communicable diseases, those diseases which spread from one person to another person are called communicable diseases. So how we can be careful, how we can adopt certain techniques to keep ourselves free from these communicable diseases. We discussed the first point. There are 4 points that we can keep in mind and we can understand how we can prevent these communicable diseases. By keeping ourselves clean, we can prevent communicable diseases to some extent by keeping ourselves clean, by keeping our home and surroundings clean, and by using clean water and food, and the last one by getting vaccinated. In the previous class, we discussed the first point, by keeping ourselves clean. Under this category, we read 4 points that we need to keep in our mind to keep ourselves clean. How can we keep ourselves clean? Number 1, we will start with our mouth by brushing our teeth twice in a day. Once after getting up and the second time when we before going to bed. Then number 2, we read we should have daily bath. We must take a bath every day. Third one, we should never shake hands or share our belongings with a sick person, because the germs from the belongings of those from that sick person may transfer into our body. And then we must always wear clean clothes, since the dirty clothes are full of germs, and if we wear those dirty clothes we can suffer from diseases. And the last point, we must wash our hands thoroughly with soap and water, especially before having meals. And these days, I am sure all of you are washing your hands after 2 or 3 hours interval with soap and water thoroughly, because in this gap we may touch so many things and these things may be infected with a lot of germs. So always make a habit of washing your hands thoroughly with soap and water in a gap of 2 to 3 hours. Now we'll discuss the second point, that is by keeping our home and surrounding clean. All of you turn to page number 82. As you can see in your book, by keeping our home and surroundings clean, we stay healthy when there are no germs around us. So if there will be no germs, we'll be free from diseases. So our house we can keep clean, but we must also take care that our surrounding is also clean, our surrounding is also free of germs, so that we cannot be infected with these germs in any case. A clean home and a clean surrounding keeps germs away. So if we keep our home clean and if we keep our surrounding clean, in both the cases what are we doing? We are keeping these germs away from ourselves. Now in this also, under this category also, we have 5 points. Mosquitoes breed in stagnant water. When we discuss this category, the first point over here is that mosquitoes, they breed in stagnant water. What do you understand by stagnant water? Stagnant water, stagnant means still water, means standing water. The water which is still and it has no movement in that water, that water is called stagnant water. So the mosquitoes, they lay their eggs in these stagnant water, and if they lay eggs, that means the number of mosquitoes, they get multiplied. So what we should do, we should not allow water to collect in coolers. In coolers we store water, but after summer we forget to even think of the water that has been stored inside the cooler. We should never leave that water in the cooler. We should always remove that water from the cooler, because the water is stagnant. We are not using the cooler in winter. So for those months of winter, the water will be stored, or maybe if you are not using cooler and you have left the water inside the cooler, the mosquitoes will breed in that stagnant water, and inside your house only you are making the making a protection for these mosquitoes to multiply. So you should never allow water to be collected inside coolers in buckets. Sometimes what happens, we keep buckets on the roof, and when it rains, the water goes in the bucket and they get collected over there in the bucket, and we don't even bother to throw that water. In this case, the water remains in the bucket for longer period, and that stagnant water becomes a place for mosquitoes to breed. And even we should not allow water to get collected in any other container for a long time. Now, number 2, flies breed in garbage. As mosquitoes breed in stagnant water, in the same way flies, they breed in garbage. Breed means they lay their eggs in garbage. We should not allow garbage to collect in our homes or in the neighborhood. So we should never allow this garbage to collect inside our homes and also in our neighborhood, because in this way, if we keep the garbage open, all the flies, they will breed on the garbage, and the number of flies will be multiplied. And all of you know what damage do these flies do? They transfer the germs. Now, number 3, to prevent the growth of germs, we must clean and disinfect bathrooms, toilets and kitchen drains regularly. Point number 3, to prevent the growth of germs. The germs should not grow. For this, we should regularly clean and disinfect. Disinfect means to kill the germs. Disinfect means to destroy the germs. So, the germs should not grow. For that, we should always regularly clean and disinfect bathrooms, toilets and kitchen drains, the pipes of the kitchen. All these things we should clean and disinfect these regularly. And so in your house, you must be cleaning your bathrooms, and your kitchen is cleaned regularly. The toilets are cleaned regularly, so that the germs are destroyed, the germs are killed, and all these things remain clean, free of germs. Number 4, sunlight is a natural disinfectant. All of you may have observed your parents or your grandparents keeping blankets or silk clothes or many other clothes in the sun. Why? Have you ever asked them why? Why they do so? Because sunlight is a natural disinfectant, and because this is a natural disinfectant, if we keep our clothes or anything for a few hours in the sun, the sunlight kills the germs present in that, and the clothes or the things that we have kept in the sun become free of germs. As you can see in the box, the disinfectant. What is disinfectant? Anything that destroys germs of infections. Anything that destroys the germs which causes infections are called disinfectant. And sunlight, in our houses we use a number of disinfectant. isn't it? All of you must be using Harpic inside in your home to clean the bathroom and toilets. Maybe you are using some other brand disinfectant. So all these disinfectants, they kill the germs, and but sunlight, it is a natural disinfectant, so we can keep our blankets or heavy clothes which we cannot wash them regularly, or even carpets in the sunlight, so the germs which may have entered those clothes, which may have infected those clothes, are killed, and these things become free of germs. Now point number, therefore we should expose mattresses, linen and clothes to sunlight regularly. Point number 5. To keep our homes free of dampness. What is dampness? Moisture. In rainy season, you may have observed that because of the effect of the rain, the air is filled with moisture, and inside our house, the whole house feels like being damp, being wet. So to keep our homes free from this dampness and bad smell, sometimes in rainy season you may have noticed bad smell inside your house also. So for this, what you should do, you should allow the fresh air and sunlight to enter your house. And how can you do that? By keeping our windows and doors open. So we must always keep our doors and windows, and we should always have a ventilator through which in our house, through which the fresh air can enter our house. So we have read 5 points under this category, how we can keep our home and surrounding clean. As you can see, when you turn to page number 82, you can see green corner. To keep your house free from flies and mosquitoes, burn a few dried neem leaves. All of you know, in your previous class, you may have read the advantages of neem leaf. Neem is a medicinal plant. All of you know that. So, to keep our house free from flies and mosquitoes, what natural thing we can do? We can burn a few dried neem leaves, or all of you use mosquito repellent. All Out, Good Night, all these are mosquito repellent. So on that evaporator, if you keep a tablet of camphor is kapoor. All of you are aware of kapoor. It is used in puja. So if you keep a tablet of camphor over the evaporator of mosquito repellent, your house will be free from flies and mosquito, because these things, the neem leaves and the smoke and the smell of the burnt neem leaves and the smell of camphor, they repel mosquitoes and flies. That means they don't, because of the smell of camphor and neem, the mosquitoes and flies, they go away from our house. Then on page number 83, after 5th point, we have be safe. Most toilet cleaners and disinfectants contain harmful substances called acids. So the toilet cleaners, the cleaners from which we clean our bathrooms and toilets, all these disinfectants, they contain acids. They contain harmful acids, and we should not come in contact with the skin. These things should not come in contact with our skin, otherwise these will burn our skin. So if you are using any disinfectant, be careful. It should not come in contact with your skin, otherwise it will damage your skin. So always be careful while using disinfectant. So for today it's over. I'll just repeat what we discussed under this category. At first, point number 1, we discussed we should not let the stagnant water we should not let the stagnant water collect inside your house or outside your house. Inside your house means in a bucket or in your cooler or in any other container. Don't let the stagnant water collect in these things. Point number 2, we discussed we should not let garbage collect inside and outside our houses. Point number 3, we discussed we must clean and disinfect our bathrooms, toilet and kitchen drains regularly. Number 4, we must expose our belongings in sunlight sometimes. Exposure of belongings to sunlight, because sunlight is a natural disinfectant. And number 5, we should allow fresh air and sunlight enter our house. So under this category we discussed 5 points. Number 1, we should never let stagnant water collect inside our house. We should not let the garbage collect inside or outside our house. We should clean our bathroom, toilets and kitchen drains regularly. Number 4, we must keep our belongings to sunlight to get those things free of germs. And the last and important point that we discussed, we must allow fresh air and sunlight to enter our house. So all these things, by adopting all these things, we can keep our home and surrounding clean. So for today it's enough. In the next class we'll be discussing few more points, and please complete all your work that has been sent to you in your class WhatsApp group, and please do all your work neatly. Thank you and have